What's up, folks? Mute my computer here. Well, let me make sure that the volume is working. You guys know I always like to do that. Make sure y'all can hear me and whatnot. And we're gonna get rolling in just a second. You guys know I like to do streams from time to time in my lunch hour. You know, when I get bored. For those of you that don't know, you know I work from home. And let's make sure everything is running the way we want it to run. Yep, there it is. We got the audio working. Alright. Get one extra tag here going and then we'll get started. Alright guys, let's get it rolling. So I'll show you guys again, man, the sliders that I've been using, man. You know, and shout out to Versus. You know, Versus basically has, you know, showed us this, and I decided to do the same thing. You know, you start off with simulation. You know, I start off at All-Star Sim. That's just the mode that I play on. You know, I'm not an expert at the game. I don't play beyond All-Star. I feel like that's the most balanced. And as far as these things here, you know, all of this you turn to 100. Well, except for steals, we're gonna cut that down back to 50. I don't like that at 100. But everything else, all of the attributes and things like that, frequency and all of that, and again, you keep this at 50. But turn everything up to 100. You know, you're not gonna change anything as far as the success. You know, as you can see, like fouls and all that in the success right here. Keep that, you know, as is when you put it on simulation, and then you just adjust the other things. And it will be the same for the CPU. But let me adjust these here, because I found out I was getting a little too many steals, and that's probably why. You definitely don't want anything that says success or anything like that. You don't want to turn that to 100. And we'll just save this here real quick. Alright. And like I said, I'm not an expert at the game or anything like that. I don't proclaim to be the best. You may see me lose and whatever, and you know, to me that's okay. You know, that's all right. You know, it doesn't bother me not one bit. I'm still learning this game for the most part, all the ins and outs. So, you know, judge as you will. I don't really care.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned
Oh, wait a
out to
minute.
be, it's tough.
I gotta switch up. I didn't want, I actually want to be the Pelicans. I want to play against the Warriors.
That when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the
Yeah, I want to make it as tough on me as possible. So play against a tough team here.
And I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça. And it's Cunningham in its small forward.
Should have went back to my left right
Now
there.
here's Holiday. And there's the 3-second violation.
See, that was all my fault right there. I left them in no man's land. That was all my fault right there.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season.
Good Lord, I didn't realize I was playing 12-minute quarter.
It was one of the best ever.
And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's his first foul.
Alexis Ajinça.
This is going to be a lot longer than I expected, guys.
Screen by Bogut. Green with the ball. 6 to shoot. Deflected by Davis.
Nice help defense right there. All right, let's run.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Holiday goes in. Puts up the baby hook.
Shots, gentlemen.
Their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
I don't know. This dude's
First one
release
falls for him.
at all, and I got
Orleans
lucky
is still
there.
a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West actually to make it to the playoffs last year.
And Ajinça drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line.
I don't even know that guy. You know, I'm an avid basketball fan.
Good, and Curry gets the
You know,
assist.
I watch basketball quite a bit, but I can't say I follow it as much.
Is how they protect
As far as knowing
giving away points for
and
free
stuff
and
like
knowing
that.
how to close out games.
Now here's Gordon.
So a lot of the guys, you know, some of the new guys I might not necessarily know.
Inch of room around him.
Oh,
Let me take a look at something, man. It looks like the play art is not showing up. You see, maybe I have something turned off. Actually, I think it's in here. And y'all can see by the amount of points I have there, I haven't been able to play this game that often. Okay, yeah, it's on. Light.
nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
And you know, guys, the Pelicans only lost 5 games last year where they led going into the fourth quarter. They won 38 entering the fourth quarter with the lead.
That's a shot that Steph can make.
Very mature basketball for a team that's as young as they are.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're
It
calling
still
it right,
doesn't
Kevin. I mean,
seem
he
to
gets
be-
so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Still doesn't seem to be showing the playoff. I don't understand what's going on there. I don't know.
And just
Yeah, I
gets
don't know
elapsed
what's
here in the
happening
first.
there.
To the paint. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds.
Oh,
Golden
come
State will retain possession.
Come on now.
Now,
All
let's
we
look
need you to
at
do
the
in that
2K
scenario is just
leaderboard,
grab
the
it.
list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Warriors, #1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Pelicans leading by 4.
Yo, this is a problem, man.
And here in the first,
Why is the
approaching
play
3
art not
minutes
showing
play,
on the court?
Cunningham kicks to Holiday. And the pass to Ajinça. Just 4 to shoot. Davis dishes to Cunningham. And it's blocked. And going out of bounds.
Why is the
Last
play
touch
art
by
not
Barnes.
showing? I don't understand it. You know, that might be a rare glitch or bug or whatever you want to call it.
And the shot clock
It's not
expires.
showing up.
24-second violation. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Up top, Curry, guarded by Holiday. Bogut says a screen for Barnes. Off the screen, and that is good.
But y'all see what happened, man, when you turn those things up to 100. You see the attempts.
And Greg,
You see how these
especially
guys,
when the ball is in his hands. I mean,
you know what I
come on
mean?
now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here is Holiday.
Yo, this is really
Outside,
pissing me
Davis.
off, man. I cannot see the play art. I don't know where the
He
play
kicks
is
to
running.
Ajinça.
This pisses me off. This is really affecting my game
The
here.
pass to Ajinça. And they force the shot clock violation.
Look at that. What was that?
Great team.
Taking a look here at the numbers.
This is
for
bogus,
Curry.
man.
He's coming
I don't
off
know
an excellent
what is
season.
going on.
First in free throw.
I don't get it. I don't get what's going on here. Oh. This right here. Wow. Okay. I was about to say.
And he was also one of the league's most.
See, sometimes you got to just take your time and look. That's what it was. I had the way I wanted it to display, but I didn't have the vision turned on. So see, sometimes you just got to be patient. Yeah, I was ready to cuss 2K out right there, and it was my fault.
The three from Barnes. Rebound by Ajinça.
There's some good defense for you.
There we go.
For somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was
we got to get Anthony Davis in the game.
They obviously put the right guy on him.
Now Davis. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Shot clock at 3. Baseline J on the way, and the Pelicans miss again.
Forced it right there.
You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling.
Come on, man.
Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a
all right, let's play.
And Duncan quite often.
Let's get Anthony involved here.
Look, the most similar to Hakeem the Dream, and that's about as good a company as you can get.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Klay Thompson, and Davis gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Warriors trailing, and Dorsberg spoke with Steve Kerr. Of course,
going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so
But like I
much
said, man, in
potential.
reference to the sliders, with the
sliders
sliders set like this, you see these guys take these chances and take shots. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to see some alley-oop attempts. You're going to see guys aggressively attacking the basket. You're going to see them, you know, aggressively shooting mid-range shots when they're open. You know, this stuff, it works. And I'm very satisfied with the way the sliders are playing out. So I have to tip my hat to 2K in that regard.
Now here is Holiday. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Oh, come on, AD.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character.
How do you miss that?
When the defense is not right up on it. You know, Davis might get a quadruple double at some point. Last season, he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks on 4 different occasions.
Come on, Anthony. I'm expecting you to run towards the rack, man. We're just standing way out there.
Now here is Holiday. And Drew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Anderson kicks to Davis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that.
Forcing it too much, man, to Davis.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And then for New Orleans, Luke Babbitt is checked in for Cunningham. G comes in for Eric Gordon.
Oh, I thought I had a little more time.
For Drew Holiday.
Well, y'all can see, guys, I'm straight showing my noob status right now. You know, ain't no shame in my game. I never claimed to be the best at this game. I'm not a 2K veteran.
First round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77%.
I'm mad at some of the guys who
get the job done there.
Watching the stream that didn't see why the play art was off. Maybe you guys' eyes was off like mine. I couldn't see what was going on. Well, I was about to cuss 2K out and it won't even their fault.
Here's the screen.
All my fault.
Outside Robinson.
Why did I get stuck right there? Did y'all see that?
And now running up the court.
I couldn't cut to the basket. What the hell was that?
Himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call
see, sometimes you get stuck in those animations, man. Like, I was trying to go to the basket and they had me still stuck in that hesitation. I don't know what that was all about.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Smith is checked in. Kicks it to Anderson. Feeds it to G. There's the pick. New Orleans moving it around. 5 to shoot. And it's Smith penetrating. Misses in
Oh,
close.
come on,
For
dude.
so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true
Jesus
strength
Christ,
of this
man.
team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they
Yes, I don't know a lot of these players on the team, man.
And some nights the shots weren't falling.
No
but the
idea who's
defense
who.
always
Know
showed
some
up.
of these guys.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Warriors making the shot. Robinson against Barbosa. To stop the drought. Robinson misses.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions.
See that? You see
and
how he
defend
took
them
that
well.
mid-range?
That was a big reason
Love
they
that.
became champs.
G uses both hands to slam it down.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there.
That's the
That
kind
makes
of
it a
stuff that
tough
you get from the
individual
sliders,
matchup
man.
for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in
2K
there
is-
and challenging them like
Is
he
at a
did.
point where
But boy, that
their
was a nice
sliders,
job.
you know,
They grab their own
you
miss.
can do those type of things. You can turn certain things up to 100,
Lead by 6.
and it seems to work. You know, I'm not going to say it's perfect. I have no idea. I haven't tested it that much to know
That's a good
how
omen for the
effective,
rest
but
of
I'm
the
just
game.
saying the eye test
Now here is Smith.
makes me
He's
feel
had
like
some
it's working
playing time
exactly the
without
way that,
scoring yet from him.
you know, I would want it to work. And, you know, like I
G
said,
dishes to
Versus,
Robinson.
you know, kind of was the one that
He feeds it to G.
introduced me to that
New
principle,
Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's good.
and it seems to be working.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Here is Livingston. The Pelicans make their last shot. Inside. Here's Smith.
Come on, man. You can't let this dude go right back up.
Now for him.
Looking now at some numbers for Livingston, how he performed last season. Averaged 6 points per game.
States was a bum when he played with my boys, when he played with the
And
Sixers.
those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And
He done went out
sometimes
to
what you see is what you get.
Golden State
He
and try to
certainly
get
knows
tough.
his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And both free throws good for Spates. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that.
And like you see, man, you know, the way I play, I like to call plays and such.
The excitement down the stretch.
You know, like I said, I don't know the team. I don't really know their personnel, so, you know, my play calling might not be as effective as it might be playing. Oh, I missed it. There he is. Playing with another team.
Under the Pelican moniker.
Here is Livingston. Elbow shot is on the way.
See that? Nice midi.
And the
What I'm
Warriors
talking
lead
about,
by
man.
6.
And boy, have they
Like I said, man, you know, sliders and such are all opinion-based.
for second chance points.
You know, it's preference-based, but like I'm saying, I love what I'm seeing out of these sliders. This is what I'm running in my league.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
I love the aggressiveness. You know, the players are playing like you would expect them to play in the real world.
One of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Pelicans trail by 6. They've signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, help their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Nice shot.
And every once in a while, And give you some
One thing I do love about 2K, man, that fluidity. And at times, you really feel like you can set up your own shot, create your own offense.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. A 3-ball. Babbitt grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
She passes to Anderson. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Babbitt. It's deflected.
I got hung up. I should have did all that pump faking.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. .124 left to play.
Whoa.
And another shot, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Good.
That was a crazy sequence right there. A lot of defense going on.
Left here in the opening quarter. Smith kicks to Babbitt. Pass to Anderson. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ish Smith.
Pelicans substitution. Alexis Ajinça.
1:03 left in the first. Robinson against Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Babbitt dishes to Anderson. And the shot clock expires.
Come on, man. This dude's not even hitting the basket.
The 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last
Yeah,
year.
it's on All-Star. All-Star Sim.
Second, the Warriors.
And adjusted sliders as far as like
and that's why you see those outstanding.
I'll show you real quick, you know, since you just asked, and I'll get back to the game. But what I've done, you know, all of this stuff turned up to 100 with the exception of steals. So anything that says success, you know, any success and all of that, you want to keep that as is. So basically, all the shot stuff, keep that as is, right? Defense, frequency, and all of that stuff, all of this stuff at 100. All of the attributes at 100. Speed, I'll leave it at 50. And stealing, but everything else, all of this stuff, you know, tendencies, all at 100. And there you have it. And I got it the same for the CPU and the user. And like I'm saying, I mean, you know, sliders to me again is a thing of preference. But as you're gonna see, you know, as you may be seeing already in the gameplay, you see it playing out. You know, you see these guys take more chances. And what was that? What the hell? What the? Yo. I must have hit the button by accident or whatever. But yeah, you'll see these guys take more chances and they take, you know, more mid-range attempts and things like that. And it looked like it's about to be a blowout soon.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like
I gotta stop this bleeding.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Holiday.
Hey.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Stephen Curry. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw.
Come on, Drew.
And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Over to the left wing. That's a 2 from Barnes. From out on the wing,
Money.
he knocks it down. Barnes has got 6.
Money.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors,
yeah, man, I'm telling you, though, the sliders,
2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland.
they official. You know, this is the only way I play now.
And Steph Curry, a player
them dudes be taking them shots, you know what I'm saying? Like, they play more logic, like, you know, more realistic as far as the logic of the shot.
If I have a good look,
or the shot attempt or whatever.
Take that shot, and it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an
about to get blown out right now.
I mean, arguably, I don't think there's argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever.
Look, you'll see stuff like that too.
There's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash, brother.
You'll see them try oops when necessary. Now that's something to keep an eye on, because a couple games I played, it seemed like they tried unnecessary oops. So it's something to keep an eye on, but I haven't seen, you know, too many attempts, so it makes me feel like it's just right.
Tempo with their defense and been
We'll
able
see.
to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots.
Ah.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low.
I need you to go for the dunk right there, Drew.
Position. That's the Warriors' foul. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And guys, for Drew Holiday, last season was a tale of two halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart.
See that? How often do you see that on default? Taking shots like that.
From the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
The feed now to Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into
I got lucky right there. I don't know if he
by
released.
age 21, he was
I
arguably
let that
the
ball
best
go too
player
late.
in the game. At age 17, he only had 1 scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
He hits one.
I don't know his release, man. So gotta learn that. I'm gonna play with him. Look at that. Y'all see what I mean? I'm just saying, man. You know, I'm just saying, I love the game, like play it the way it's playing, man. Now, these guys are taking shots, taking attempts. I'm loving it.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got his first 2 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses.
See, to me, with these sliders, man, I got to give credit to 2K. Like I said, I'm sure it's not perfect, but where I have to give credit to them is it seems to be playing out the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? I have to give them credit.
2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry.
Seems to be playing out the way they're supposed to.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Green kicks to Barnes.
Because even with the tendencies at 100, you see stuff like, you know, you saw Klay Thompson take that shot. Look at the putback. See that?
6 points for Draymond.
You saw Klay Thompson take that wide open 3-pointer, which is something that him and Steph Curry loves to do. You know what I'm saying? And I have to give 2K credit, because you can't necessarily do that with a game like Madden. You know, Madden, it doesn't seem like you're able to turn sliders up to 100. Some of them maybe, but like if you were to turn run blocking or something like that to 100, it might get overpowered. Where in this game, it doesn't seem to give an edge or a cheat. It just allows the players to play out and play the way they're supposed to. And that I have to tip my hat.
First free throw is good. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division.
It's the drive camera. 1-in-1. One zoom, one height. This is my favorite camera. You know, when I'm playing a game like this, if I'm playing my player, sometimes I will adjust the, you know, camera. But this, you know, when I'm playing with just a game like this or my league or what have you, this has been my favorite camera for a very long time. I used to play on the 2K camera until I got introduced to the drive cam. Love this camera. Look at that. Is that not Draymond Green right there? Y'all see what I'm saying? It's crazy. The game is playing the way it's supposed to, man. I love it. I love it. These are the best sliders that I've been a part of as far as playing the game.
To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Shot's good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons.
What the?
They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise.
Yo, what was that?
In this current state of the NBA.
That was crazy.
Outside Holiday to the left side wing. Anderson passes to Davis.
Oh, that was bad clipping right there. Y'all see all that clipping?
And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot.
No game is perfect, folks.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in.
No game is perfect.
Subbed in for Draymond Green.
Jesus, all that clipping and body morphing.
Ish Smith comes in for Drew Holiday. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The drive by Iguodala. After the pick, frees him up.
Overcommitted to one side, and Iguodala did what he was supposed to.
Like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
There's the dish to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Jesus Christ, man! I keep getting stuck in there. They playing great defense.
Shoots it up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Los Angeles.
Come on, Anthony. Post up.
Robinson dishes to Davis. Barbosa with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Robinson kicks to Davis.
Oh, come on, Anthony Davis. Make a shot, baby.
From the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gave that one to you. That was hand delivered.
And the lead now, double digits on that.
My goodness.
Spades has got 10.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to.
Nah, I made my own sliders, man. I'll show them to you real quick again. And all credit goes to Versus. So you guys, you know, that have been on YouTube for a while, you probably know who Versus is. It was his idea. Basically, I start off on All-Star Sim, right? You want to leave all of the shot stuff, all of this the same. Now, when you get down here to defense, turn everything up to 100 with the exception of steal success, right? When you get down here to attributes, you're going to turn basically everything up to 100. You know, speed, I like to keep at 50. Stealing as well at 50 because you don't want stealing to get out of hand. But everything else at 100. All the tendencies at 100. So the rule of thumb is anything where you see success, you know, like stealing success. And you know what? I'm actually going to turn this to 100 because I have still success down. So actually, I'm going to go back on what I said right there. We're going to turn that up to 100 as well, but keep still success at 50. You don't want it to get sloppy and ridiculous. All right, so let me change it for the CPU. So, because in this way, you know, what we're going for here is we'll make them attempt steals 100, you know, more than just average. But the still success, however, you know, it still won't be overpowering. So let me save that real quick. And there you have it. Now I'm going to have to call an audible real quick, guys. Looking at my time, I didn't realize that I was playing 12-minute quarters. I'm going to have to cut this short and basically just play the half. And what I might do if I get time, you know, I'm going to try to play the next half and just put that up as a regular video. You know, I won't be able to live stream it because, you know, I got to get back to work. I don't want to be interrupted, but you know, I may just pause the game and play the other half and throw that up. But if I don't, I don't. You know, this is a good enough video. This will be a lengthy video, so it is what it is. Y'all can see me getting my butt kicked for the first half.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Look at the AI, man. Look how good the defense is.
This is to Babbitt, looking to end the drought. It's good.
There you go.
Assist that time from Smith.
There you go.
Babbitt's got himself
Nice
on the
ball
board with
movement
3
right there.
Warriors leading by 10. Spates with a screen on Smith. Livingston kicks to Spates. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Davis.
He can make that. He can make that.
But he finally gets one to go.
He can make that.
Davis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Livingston passes to Barbosa.
But that's the thing too, man. I saw one of you guys say fluidity, and this is what I'm talking about, man. This is the type of stuff that I dream about and fight for to get in Madden, man. You know, it's all about the way the game plays and feels. You know, the way it moves and feels is half of the battle. And once you get that stuff down pat, then you can start adding everything else, man. And that's, you know, in terms of Madden, that's an area where they currently, look at that clipping right there. Oh, nice block. That's a place where they currently struggle, man, is the fluidity.
11 feet away. Iguodala no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Davis gets it to go.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I'm all for good
eyebrow.
offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
But you know, we're going to keep fighting, man. We're going to keep fighting.
Here's Livingston, covered by Smith. And
Oh,
he
good
gets it to
shot.
go.
But y'all see the shots that the CPU is taking, right?
Just the height separation on that.
All due to the
mid-range
sliders,
jumper.
because I'm telling you, I wasn't getting that kind of stuff on default.
Smith kicks to Davis.
Ah, telegraphed that.
Here is
Lobbed it up.
Livingston. 6 points for him. They set the pick.
Nice help, nice. Oh, I thought he was going to pull it right there because we left him open.
Spates sets a screen. Livingston no luck.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Davis, the pass to G. Smith outside.
Come on, guys. Move around.
6 to shoot. The Warriors pull it
Man.
in. Livingston's got
Playing
4
great
rebounds in this
defense.
game. It's deflected.
Woo!
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting
Whoa,
from beyond the
yeah.
arc. The Warriors
Good luck
#1.
putting it on
The
Superstar.
Pelicans 4th.
And it's no secret that both of these
Good luck,
teams
brother.
rely heavily on the
You know,
three-point
it's
shot. That was
just
the
video
case
games,
last
man.
year.
That's just how they're
Look at
programmed,
those
man. You know, I know a lot of us, especially coming up, you know, we try to always put it on the top level thinking that was going to be the best challenge. But the truth is, man, is there's always a level where you know, the computer is designed to cheat, so to speak, you know, to try to make it challenging. And once you start getting past, you know, All-Star or whatever here on 2K, once you start getting past that level, oh!
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean,
Let's go.
Not to get pumped up after that. At
Woo
least I think
wee!
that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench.
I ain't think he was gonna get it.
Look at 'em, they are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
But yeah, man, once you start getting past a certain level,
For your team.
the computer
Always going up to the
oh!
and it's Green with the jam.
It came right back.
Slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage. Clark.
Come on, man. You tired of, I love these sliders, man.
Guys, this one is
Love it. Let's get it.
really
Ah.
As for the Pelicans on the road, I mean, they had the fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team. It's a team built around a young superstar in Anthony Davis. So taking
No
road
question.
lumps
I'm
is
gonna keep
just
fighting the
kind of
good
a part
fight
of
for
that
Madden, man,
growing
because, you know,
process.
I'm sure we're all sports fans. We got to get a football game that feels like this, too. You know what I mean? Madden has made strides, no doubt about that. And I actually enjoy playing Madden 16. But there's definitely room for improvement, and there's a whole lot left to do. We got to get that level of fluidity down, man. Player movement. And oh, that's Steph. That's Steph Curry. We got to get that fluidity and player movement down. You know, we must get that stuff in Madden. And once we get that, man, you know, then we can start looking, looking for other things.
He's got 8. And it's Gordon penetrating.
Oh, come on.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Warriors took apart the West last season. They went 42-10 against the rest of the conference. The games between them and second place.
That's two-man sequence right there. Y'all saw that,
same
right?
as the games between second place and 8th in the West.
And the Warriors didn't just pick on the little guys. I mean, they had big wins over the top teams.
I know y'all keep
West.
hearing those chimes go off in the background. That's instant messages. People from my job hitting me up, which
Steph Curry does so many
cracks me up
well,
because they
Clark,
know
on
I'm
the
on my
floor,
lunch
but
break
one
right
area
now.
he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year.
Yeah, test it out, my man. Let me know what your experience was.
Slowly right the ship.
You know, I just get real leery, man, when I'm dealing with those upper levels because, like I said, I don't mind, like a game like this, obviously I'm losing. I'm getting a great challenge right here. So, you know, if I lose just because, I was stupid. If I lose the game because the CPU is outplaying me or I'm doing, you know, making stupid plays or what have you, that's cool. I'm cool with that. But if I lose games, because you can clearly see that the CPU override is kicked in and you're being cheated, you know, I just rather not, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm all about. It's not like I'm opposed to the higher levels. It's just that that's the experience that I've always had with higher levels and higher difficulties. You know, game developers haven't really been able to figure out how to appropriately, you know, translate difficulty to where it's not like a cheat tactic. That's my only thing.
On the wing, Gordon. He dishes it to Ajinça. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. No. And Golden
bad shot. I thought he had some room right there. We desperately need a 3.
Biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size,
like you can tell, man, like I said, I'm doing a lot of things wrong in this game here.
And then also he can play some small ball.
A lot of things wrong.
As well, with the way they like to space the floor. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year. And that was a goal.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, dude.
And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements.
You got to be kidding me.
Warriors leading by 9. They set the pick. Thompson inside.
Look,
the
Klay
line.
Thompson.
Oh, and that one had the right
See how they be jacking up shots? I love it, man. This is the best,
to get him that kind of a look.
best representation, man, of the real thing, in my opinion, as far as the slaughter set and how these dudes are playing like themselves. No, what are you doing? I ain't even go for the dunk attempt. I'm trying to just get a simple layup right there.
Thompson's got the lead up to 13.
I like the rotation, though, how he came over and helped on that defense.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham.
Oh, my God.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And he gets it to go.
Like the Warriors, they go on a run.
Boy, they are passing the ball very
Only thing I like to see this game improve as well, man, as a basketball game, is the directional passing sometimes is just off. Like, I clearly wasn't trying to pass it inside that time. He throws it right to. Look at it, like, see, like right there.
Now here's Curry, covered by
It's like sometimes the AI just jumps out in front. You know, like it gets crazy.
So that will be his second.
I don't like the direction of the pass sometimes, and I know that you can kind of lead the pass, so to speak, but sometimes it gets crazy in my opinion. But yeah, we're coming to the end here, guys, and I think this is, you know, I'm just gonna go with this half. You know, it looks like I'm gonna be busy in just a moment, so I'm not really gonna have the time to,
Outside Holiday.
you know, to finish this game. So
So as we
appreciate everybody watching, man.
Fairly one-sided.
This was a good one.
On top, ending the
Be back at you
second
soon.
quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7
Peace.
run. And now let's get